Deathwatch.
Welcome to With a Whimper, a Savage Worlds adventure with Deathwatch Productions. I'm Brandon. I'll be the game master. And John will be out today, so we'll just have introductions from Chris and Travis.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm playing Ezekiel, the elven mage of the group, in a sewer.
I'm Travis, playing Ash. I almost said Trash. Combine the two names together.
Yeah.
I guess that's going to stick for a while. And I, too, am in the sewer.
Dude, just don't end up dancing naked on any graves, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, so we were in the sewer last time and having some battles with some rats and traversing a dangerous ledge over a waiting crocodile of some sort in this sewer. And that's where we ended last time. The rats were either slain or driven off. And so now we'll start back again where you are with Asher and Lobo ahead of the rest of the group, and Ezekiel at the corner there. And then Thoradrim is just now able to start getting caught up with the rest of you. So
Pop that map back up for me, Brandon.
yeah, here, let me share it with you.
Or remind me where they're stored at. I forget.
Should be able to see it now.
Yeah.
So now there's sort of like, after the gunfire and the barking and the screeching of the rats, now it's pretty quiet. The only sounds you can hear now are like the drips all over and the moving water in the moving sewer water in the center here. So we'll pick it up with you, Asher. You're up front there, and you don't see any threats right now. But above you is that pipe that you have been following. This was the pipe that had been spliced into the main water line, and then you guys have been following that now.
Yeah.
It's moving straight east from you, straight ahead of you.
And I am the meat vehicle for my curiosity, so I've been taking steps following this pipe. I'll continue to do that.
Okay. And then Ezekiel, what would you, you're back there with Thoradrim,
Mm-hmm.
and what would you like to do?
Is this like Shadowrun, where when you start moving, your walk becomes a jog, or do you have to declare like you're running?
Yeah, if you want to do a run, you have to actually hit the run.
All right.
Out of combat, it's not such a big deal.
Okay.
But
I was just wondering if I could start walking and then control my pace a little better once I.
yeah.
All right, so I guess I'll walk. I think I'm 5. Let me see here. 6. That's fine. I want to stay about in the middle of them.
Okay. Yeah, and then Thoradrim will stay behind you, keeping an eye on the rear. So, let's have everybody do a notice roll in the tower for me.
That was a lot of rolls. I think we saw something.
Well,
So you want one from Lobo, too?
yeah. Okay. So basically, everybody hears something, and it sounds like voices, and you're certain that the end of the sound is like somebody laughing uproariously about something, and it is coming from up ahead, Asher.
Okay, so the curiosity machine will sputter out, and I'll stop and kind of hunker low, grab Lobo's collar, and realize I can't see anything beyond 5 meters or something. But maybe I'll put my hand over the flashlight I'm carrying and just sit there and listen.
Okay. And let's see, who got that 21? It was Ezekiel. You really hear it. And it definitely was somebody laughing in response to something somebody else said. So you're hearing at least 2 different people coming from somewhere ahead of Asher.
All right. I don't want to get too far into the light because I can see fine. I might still even be able to see fine if he's cupping that light. So I'll just kind of say from where I am, hear a couple voices at least.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Asher, what would you like to do?
The question is, what do we want to do?
Looks like you're good bait.
All right. So I'll start creeping for. Is there like a corner or something that I saw when I had my light here? I can't see very far at all, so I'll just have to move in the direction that I think the voices were. Do I think that was the way I was going originally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep that same. Well, maybe I'll go 3.
Just so you know,
Would you like to be moving stealthily?
Yes.
Okay.
just so you know, Asher, light can be seen from a great distance.
Everybody knows if I can't see them, they can't see me. Basic stealth. I'm not a wizard.
Remember the basics of CQC. I guess seeing him kind of hunch over and start traveling stealthily, I'll stay back a ways, but I'll start traveling stealthily too. Let's see. I think I have like a 16 meter. Oh yeah. I'll basically keep that 8-meter distance between me and him, traveling stealthily. So I guess I'll delay my turn for now.
Okay. So then what happens then, we'll move this along here. And you've rolled did you roll your stealth?
Oh, I didn't. Sorry. You want that in the tower?
There's mine too.
Yeah, it's fine, wherever you want to put it.
Well,
I didn't see a reroll. That's not good.
Okay. Yeah, so you're moving forward. And then what we'll do is we'll say, keeping that distance. When you get to here, Asher, now you've come to a corner. And this is where the sewer starts running south.
Yeah.
And you can see that there's a makeshift wall here. Can you see that?
I see where the light stops, but I don't really see its representation on the map.
Right. Well, it's a wall.
Okay.
But you can tell that it's
makeshift.
It's different. I shouldn't say makeshift. It's different material, right? Like, so all the stuff that you have been seeing down here is like brick work, like we would think of as the old sewers from olden days, like Ninja Turtles sort of sewers. This wall is like somebody formed concrete somehow. But on the other side of this water, you can see that there's a door.
Okay.
But you can also see that the water continues flowing underneath this wall. So it seems that the wall only goes to the surface of the water. Now, you guys haven't been in this sewer water, so you don't know how deep it is, but it's possible you could swim underneath there. Yeah. You also do know that there's at least one
monster
large creature that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
So that's what you're seeing right now. And Ezekiel, you can actually just make out that door over there.
Okay.
And that is definitely where you heard the sound coming from. So now that you're closer, even over the sound of the moving water and the dripping and stuff, you can still hear the occasional somebody speaking to somebody else. So there's at least 2 people up ahead in beyond that door. You're not able to make out any words that they're saying, but there is a couple people talking. And Thoradrim, he's like, I wish my drone hadn't been broken. This would be perfect use for it.
It's true. So, swim under. Might as well check that one as a no. And but either way, I'd have to navigate across this channel.
Yeah. So you'd have to swim it or jump it, go back and find a crossing, or you look up and you see that pipe you've been following does go across.
Oh, and kind of climb it, or
and it juts into the south above that door over there. So it is maybe possible you could shimmy over it. But now each square is 2 yards.
That's a pretty long jump.
Yeah, so probably Lobo wouldn't have a problem with it, but
what kind of roll would that depend on, or is that a
athletics
stat?
Maybe?
Yeah, athletics.
Yeah, but so would the shimmy.
Yeah.
Would there be a way to increase our chance at the athletics? Jumping or shimmying? Going slower perhaps for shimmying, but...
Well, so the problem you would have with the pipe is that it could be slippery, which is going to cause problems. So if you could find a way to mitigate that would make a difference. Also, you're not really sure how it's affixed. Like you can see that there's like periodically a
Because the whole premise is this is like they've tapped into the existing water structure here. So I'm like going off the idea that the construction skills of the people that live now are not to the standards of those who've come before because they got to slap stuff together. So I'm thinking they're about as equally bad.
Yeah. So
One, I both could put me in the water, but I feel like a jump that lands me in the water might be less
Favorable.
or maybe more favorable than falling like on my back down. I'm not sure. But I don't think I'd clear that jump. So what I want to do is get a better sense of it and try to get my hands on the pipe, see how it feels, and maybe there's something I can do to mitigate that I might have.
Yeah, let me look at the rule real quick here.
I guess in theory you could argue that the same problem with the pipe could also hamper our jump too.
Yeah.
Is that this is probably slick.
Hard to get a good run and boost off of the rocks.
But we also do have 3 bennies.
Yeah.
All right, so you can jump 1 inch or horizontally, or a half inch, or a half inch vertically as a free action. And if you can run at least 2 inches,
This is map scale?
yeah,
Okay.
So like square.
2 squares, yeah.
Yeah.
Prior to the jump, you can go further. Now, if you make an athletics roll, that's just as a free action. Anybody can do that. Now, as an athletics roll, you can increase your horizontal distance by 1 inch, 1 square.
And then more with raises.
Yeah, or 2 with the raise.
Okay.
All right. And
So
then
that pretty much takes the jump off the table for me.
And jumping can't exceed your total pace.
okay. So we've got to run 2 and then we'd jump 3. So I could do that potentially.
Yeah, if you got your athletics roll and a raise, then you might be able to make that. Now, the other option was to go find someplace.
To cross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a difficult one for me to do because my vision is so limited, is to like see what we might have passed.
Well, I guess I could say, like, we have to go back where we found the spook, and then hope that the other branch that the Thoradrim tried to go down has a path to the other side. And we got that monster in the water that way.
Yeah, because so like if you were to just like get into the water and push off, it'd be pretty easy to get to the other side and it'd be quiet. But you don't know what's in the water.
You got a dog with me though.
That's true.
Gators always go for the dog first. So my old man told me. Yeah, I think, well, it's not my favorite place to be, Zeke. I don't know if I want to keep backtracking everywhere. I think with a
And
positive attitude, I might be able to jump this.
The Thoradrim flat out
Won't.
says that's a non-starter for me. I can't swim.
Well, how you think you'd do climbing this pipe, Thoradrim?
Yeah, so he comes over now to take a look at it. And so in order to do that, he's going to roll his repair.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes a look at it and he follows it and he says, yeah, it's just a thin band of metal wrapped around it from the bottom and bolted into the rock.
Right.
That bolt ain't going to
Tear
hold
off.
our weight.
Oh, it's
I'm
'cause-
surprised it holds the weight of the water that comes through a pipe that size, to be honest with you.
So, how you feel about swimming?
Yeah, I can't swim, but I can walk. So, I can go back around and see if there's a way to cross it. Maybe we find some boards somewhere we can lay across or something, but I can't swim. And after what I saw in the water underneath me, I don't want to get into that water.
Well, same. I think maybe I'll just come with you, Thoradrim. It was a little spooky last time when we were all split up like that.
Yeah, I don't know how many rats are still out there.
It's darker than a carload of assholes in here. Not that expression might.
So is that the plan?
Yeah, for my part, what are you going to do, Zeke?
I'm really thinking I might jump it.
All right.
Because I don't, like, I increase it by 1 if I run the the 2 and get just a hit, that would be enough for me to clear it. I don't need to raise it based on the rules. I think I read them right.
If you get a run, hit your athletics roll, you've got 3.
Yeah, because the base would be 2 on the run, and then I'd get +1, so I should be able to do it. And I got 3 bennies.
All right.
Are you sure you can't?
I think I can. I'm just not too keen on leaving Thoradrim on his own again.
Well, maybe you guys find something over there you can lay
Use a
down as a
bridge.
bridge
Just go
or
look.
something.
But I'll have Lobo stay here with you if you want to take him.
The thing I'm worried about is like your vision kind of sucks down here,
Yes.
but I can keep an eye on the door at least.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'll move up to where I can see the door better, and then I'll just wait for them to do whatever, keep an ear out maybe, and just kind of hunker down and be quiet. And then I'll prepare to do the running jump when they get over that direction if they find it quickly. But I think we just jump it. Maybe we could catch Thoradrim.
Well, it's up to you, Thoradrim.
Decisions that
You guys jump it. See if you can find anything over there to lay down for me to use as a bridge. And if you can't, then I'll walk around and I'll find a way.
we could also then go around, perhaps meet them.
All right.
So I'll try to jump it. Instead of moving up, I'll run those 2 and then jump the 3, hopefully. Do you want to end the whatchamacallit? Or just roll it out?
Just roll it.
All right.
Let's see.
And just in case, I will use as many bennies as I need to until I either run out or make it. So here we go.
Anything is better than going in the water.
Okay, so you get a run
Mm-hmm.
and you take a jump and you got it.
All right.
No raise, but that's enough for you to get across. And that'll put you right there on the edge of the water. And you can see what you can see here.
Okay.
And there's that door there. Now, this is a wood door, but whoever and whenever they did this wall, despite using different materials, they did a pretty good job of it. So it looks like a pretty solid construction.
I guess I'll look around while I'm on this side of it for maybe they lay down a plank or something and then pull it up when they get back across.
Yeah. I mean, you can wander around and see what you can find.
Okay.
But let me see what you're seeing here.
I'm seeing black and white for most of the corner.
Yeah, so you're not seeing anything there besides that there's a corner and goes back towards the west where you guys came from. Asher, what did you want to do?
Yeah, I'll jump across to join him. Gonna have to use a Benny.
Nice.
Yeah, hit with a raise. So, same for you. You find yourself over here, and you can call Lobo over?
Yeah.
Or did you want him staying with Thoradrim?
Maybe I will have him. So before I jump over, I'll be like, Lobo, stay with Thoradrim. Me and Zeke ought to be able to handle it.
You say, but I haven't really done anything except shoot and miss a couple times as far as everyone knows.
And Lobo has done all the actual good combat for
you.
mine.
Yeah.
And Thoradrim seemed to do pretty good with
Yeah,
that. Shotgun
Thoradrim's
of
been doing
his.
real good.
Okay. All right. See if you can find anything over there for me.
Yeah, so
And you can see that he turns around to look back the way you came, and he's got his shotgun just in case anything starts coming for him.
I got my flashlight over here now. How's this door look?
It's a wood door, and it's got a old-fashioned round knob on it.
Are we still hearing the voices? from
Yeah,
around it?
you can still hear them.
Can we make out anything right now?
No, you're not
Right.
able to actually make out any words. You can just hear that a couple people are having conversation over there. And it goes quiet from time to time, too, so it's not like real lively. But so far, you only have heard 2 voices.
All right. I'll start kind of going this way, seeing if I can find anything, but also getting out of that light that Zeke brought. Or not Zeke, Ash.
Okay.
Right. I'm just going off the assumption that elves are kind of semi-rare, are they? Or am I kind of a dime a dozen?
No, they're really rare.
Okay.
There's only one other.
Is that sort of like a similar spread as Shadowrun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Abundant orcs.
So yeah, I plan on using dim and low light vision to my complete advantage.
I forget how much of a handicap it is not having it.
Dude, one of the biggest and best advantages, and I loved it, was being a woman in Wheel of Time.
Right. Because
They just, yeah. And they kind of, well, they also kind of didn't want to hurt women most of the time, where they dismissed you.
I remember with Expatriate, I was in a situation, full darkness situation.
Thermographic, yeah.
Yeah, where I didn't have any cyber to deal with it. So I just had Orc low light.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're low light.
But I can't remember who that was. That John running that? So I felt like I was playing with you.
Yeah, I think that was my Killing Hands adept.
Yeah. But I suppose in the end it didn't matter. It added like a +8 to my already too high target number. So
Yeah.
I think I was rolling for like a 19 or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Hypervelocity is so fun.
I'm trying to recreate it in Cyberpunk. Except I'm already too good of a shot now. Thanks to Smart Link.
Okay.
Yeah, and for me, is there anything poking out of the water? I mean, we looked in this corner, but is there any debris floating around in here?
No.
Big enough chunks?
Won't stop you if you want to give the door a try.
I do want to give the door a try.
Boy.
I've already inspected it.
Yeah, that's also part of my plan, is to wait for Ash to become impatient and try the door so I can just throw power bolts past him.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you move up here, Ezekiel, and, you get to the corner and you can see that it runs on for a ways to the west. You're not seeing any sort of usable debris in that direction.
And I wasn't looking for it, but I could probably have seen the northern section while I was coming up here.
Yeah.
I don't really remember there being anything like obvious.
Right. But you do know that it
It went away, I think, right?
Yeah, it turned and went back the way you'd come.
Brandon, I did want to say I had the luck edge. Are we all starting with 3 or just me as far as bennies? Because according to it, I get like +1 at the start of each session.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll give you another one. And you go up to this door and you want to check it, but it is locked.
Give it a knock.
Okay. Well,
hi, I'm Asher, and this is Jackass.
I'll put if it's a smaller flashlight, I'll put it in my mouth and start rooting in my bag for my backpack for my lock picks.
You're that type of cowboy. Filthy bushwhacker.
Right. And what skill would that be? Thievery.
Yeah.
I'm not that well trained in it. I just have
All
I'm
these
not
bennies.
unskilled at it, right? But I can burn the bennies up, and I'll try to be as quiet as I can. I don't know if that would modify the difficulty of it, but
Just time it like when they're talking.
right. The dwarven lockpick. Just start axing the door down.
He's got shotguns now.
That's true.
Probably has breaching loads.
Is shotgun the equivalent of an axe?
Yeah.
I think,
Not
yeah.
For projectiles?
I think I would consider a dwarf using a shotgun to be a dwarf using an axe. Right? Is there a better gun?
Well, you can double barrel it too, so you can get like the two-bladed axe. Yeah, I'd agree.
I think like some novelty gun, like the Thompson Contender or something like that, some specialty gun is like elf coded.
Right.
That's like their.
It can change its configuration.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to try and pick that lock you said?
Yeah. Is that the thievery
Yeah.
skill? Yep. I will give it a shot.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So you take your lock picks to this thing here, and let me check something real quick.
My character's journal is pretty sparse because I try to write only when there'd be like
Not
downtime.
combat, yeah.
And I don't really picture me sitting down in a musty sewer to pour out my feelings onto paper, especially with spooks and giant rats and gators around. Oops, not you.
What is this, our 5th session?
Yeah, at least as far as I've been marking it. It makes me so mad when I'm one off, but it stays for. It happens every dang time at some point.
It's the time dilation between real time and in-game time. Like if you think of the last couple where we ran a lot of combat rounds,
Mm-hmm.
but that was like 3 weeks of our lives. 20 minutes of in-game time, if that.
Yeah, what was it like? When I first started keeping a journal for like role play purposes to like kind of flesh out my character in my own mind, it was Mahir and Black, right? And like a good chunk of the journal is like turn by turn, like combat descriptions. And I was like, man, like I don't really think that's how a journal should operate.
Yeah.
Found a door. So yeah, that's when I started determining that I would, instead of making it almost like a quest log, I'd make it an actual like journal.
Right.
I almost called you Black. Immediately tried to go back to the old ways, the blood for blood days.
All right. So with that roll, you are able to pick this lock. Now, we can go back in time and you can change your mind if you want, because you had said something about doing it quietly.
Yeah.
In order for that, you would need a raise.
A raise?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
try
how
to,
that works.
I'll try to go for the raise.
So while he's doing that, seeing that he's going to open the door, I'll kind of, do I know Thoradrim can see me? Do I know his sight's like mine?
Yeah,
But he can also see the light that what's his name, that Ash is working. So yeah, I'll kind of like, like kind of like shrug and like, oh well, party's about to start, and I'll move up to the edge of the light because, and if you want, I can roll stealth so they don't see anything shiny or whatnot on me, or just ball.
Well, I'll kind of curse a little under my breath and whisper back to Zeke, if I'm going to get this thing open, we're going to have to go in the loud way.
That's all Thoradrim knows.
Should we wait for him?
I'll look at Thoradrim, like, your call, Halfer.
Oh, for crying out loud. You'd see him take a couple steps back.
I'm an NPC now. I don't make these kind of decisions.
And he takes a real deep breath, limbers himself up, and then he tries to jump.
Can I give bennies if need be to him because he's not here?
No, he's got some though.
Well, yeah, it's. I was just wondering because like Travis isn't like spending like players' currency. I guess it doesn't matter because it refreshes.
Yeah. All right.
Can I aid?
He got a hit.
Okay.
All right. Now we can tell the story of the dwarf who flies.
No one tosses a dwarf.
And then roll for Lobo.
Okay.
His athletics shouldn't be a problem for him.
There he goes. He might almost be able to do that standing.
I'll give him a disgusted look. He just, dogs land from a jump like they don't have any weight to them at all.
Yeah.
It's the one where he lands and looks at you like, do I get to do it again? Do I want to see me go back across?
Well, hell, boy, if you want to.
Yeah, so he hops over as if it's just a, small puddle. And
see, wasn't that hard, Thoradrim?
Now, everybody do another notice.
Tower?
Yeah.
There we go. Uh-oh, only one. I don't think I saw anything, guys.
Well, Asher and Ezekiel, you both noticed that, like, the talking suddenly stopped after the sound of Thoradrim. Because he wasn't quiet. Right. If he wanted to be quiet, he would have needed a raise. But he didn't get a raise. So
like somebody bowling.
Yeah.
Like a ball rolling down.
Well, and he basically, he put everything into it, so he careens forward, bounces off the wall there to get him.
It's also got a bunch of metal on him.
Yeah, he's got a bunch
of battle cry.
So it was loud, and suddenly
toolbox.
The talking stopped.
Put Thoradrim in front, both barrels.
So when I do the Benny, am I like stuck with the reroll, or can I still open it the loud way? Because now I think I couldn't open it at all if it's like one supplants the other.
Yeah, if you use a Benny, you choose which one you take.
Well, yeah, that's why. Okay, so then I was correct. I said I'll have to do this the loud way, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, okay, here goes.
Oh no, I was saying put Thoradrim in there and wait for him to open the door.
Oh, okay.
Because he's just.
I think they're coming, Thoradrim. Why don't you step up here?
And if they don't, he can breach it the loud way too.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest. Shotguns going off in these sewers.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you heard it. That's probably why they're down here.
They were talking about it. Or does the door open in or out?
It looks to you like it opens in.
Okay.
Otherwise, their luck would go out. I mean, come on. Basics
Yeah.
of
Well, I guess
sewer feng shui.
Since I'm right here, I'll have to finish. I'll finish picking it, and then I'll just. I'm like, you ready, Thorgrim? I'm gonna push it open. Step off to the side.
Okay. So you're going to open it.
Yeah.
And what was the plan? You wanted Thorgrim to go first?
I'm just gonna get out of the way, basically.
All right.
Because I got a little clearance here. It looks like on the other side of the door.
I was trying to pitch the idea of waiting till the enemies opened the door and Thoradrim essentially sneak it or surprise rounds them. But if we're just opening the door, that's shot. Uh-oh.
All right. So you open the door.
I see nothing. Oh wait, I see Thug 1. No, never mind. I don't see him. Lobo sees him.
Yeah, so you open that door, and immediately Lobo starts growling, but because he sees someone in there.
Yeah, I'll have my hand on his collar. Wait, boy, don't go run into the crossfire.
And you hear a rough voice shout, "Who's out there? Show yourself."
Grow a pair of balls.
Yeah. And a couple seconds go by, and then another voice says, "Tarn, is that you? Come on, quit playing."
Oh, it'll occur to me. Wait, can we talk to them? We don't just have to shoot them? I'll give Thoradrim a look.
Let's do initiative. Let me give you guys initiative here. Let's deal the cards. All right, then.
The gator is in play.
All right, so Ezekiel, it would be your action if you want to do anything at this point.
I'll hold my turn.
Okay. So then, so you hear them saying that stuff, and then Asher, you see somebody with a handgun of some sort, and he's got it held out in front of him, and he starts inching his way over so that he can see who's out there, and so what he looks like to you, your first thought when you see him, is he looks like a salvager. You've got these outfits of that are called salvagers. They got, each group has a different name. Essentially, they're like motorcycle gangs, is the best way to put it into perspective for you. They all they're part of desperation in the loosest sense, because most of them don't even stay in town.
Part of it. Yeah.
But their days are spent on these homemade motorbikes that they make and maintain, ranging out into the wasteland and bringing salvage back. That's how they... Now, they're not well liked because they're a very rough sort, and at any given moment, they could decide to be violent for any reason or no reason. They're a lot like real bikers, and they're a lot like the caricaturized version of real bikers, right? Like that you'd see in TV. They're as likely to throw a punch as not, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So this guy that you see holding his handgun, he's dressed like they dress. They got like
rubber tires on the shoulders.
Yeah, they got a lot of weird, like Mad Max style, big shoulder pads for no reason, that sort of stuff.
Lots of spikes.
Yeah. And they're filthy, and they're known for their drug use and for keeping, and they're known for sometimes drinking the town dry. So
I assume that behavior is policed in the town.
Oh yeah,
and that's why they're out.
Yeah, Sheriff Walker would, and he's had to make examples over the years. Nobody messes around in town.
Does our examples include just putting them in a cage?
Yeah,
on the entrance. Yeah.
No, he's got like what he calls the drunk room.
Okay, I was just wondering how was it like final our punishments were in town?
Yeah, no, he mostly, because they are necessary.
And it would also, you don't want to piss off deranged bikers any more than you would have to.
Right.
Mad Max bikers, yeah.
That's exactly what I was going to say. There's like some politics involved in it. So the thing is, like,
you come pick up your boy from the drunk tank.
Yeah, the different outfits are in competition. They don't like each other. And so they have made like alliances with some of the different outfits have made alliances with different of the farmers and ranchers outside of town. so it's a big, these guys don't like these guys, but what keeps them from fighting is that they need these, but they're known for being, pretty violent and,
So if I can reason
unruly.
it all here, we're following this thing that's tapping into the main vein. And so this looks like some little hidey hole of theirs right underneath the town. And they'll probably be keen on the defense of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's maintenance. Who are you guys? I'll yell from behind my corner there.
But anyway, so that's what he looks like, but he's not really looking for conversation now. When he realizes you're not whoever he thought
Yeah.
it could be, he's going to start blasting.
All right. When he goes to raise that pistol, I'll try to double tap him with power bolt.
Okay.
All right. So here goes the first one. All right. Here goes the second one. I'll re-roll both of those so I can keep 2 action there. I'll spend, come on, 2 bennies.
Okay.
Come on, dice. That's better. All right. And here's the second one. All right. So it looks like 1 hit. Was that 1 hit with a raise? Or no? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. My power bolt section has the raise damage, so you shouldn't have to do anything if I can find it. There you go, powers. All right. So yeah, just like a bunch of electricity arcs off the nearby stone
Yeah.
and hits them for 16.
Nice.
Okay.
No, those were critical failures, right? That one might have been.
No. So yeah. So this electricity just arcs off of the ceiling somewhere and slams into him, turns him into a smoking, bloody mess, and he just drops to the ground dead, just like that. And this one should be.
I'm also going to figure that they can see me because they don't have lights down here. They got some way.
Would we be aware of like the cybernetic path of that kind of thing?
No. Like
Okay.
what? Oh,
Because are they humans?
you've heard. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was it? I think you've like mentioned or hinted at that like the people that are kind of more in the wilds kind of go different routes and get a little bit crazier with some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely have heard stories about like nothing that you've ever seen for yourself though. But you know what? You made a good point though. Speaking of the lighting.
I've played so much like unmodded or modded Skyrim that I'm just used to when guards pull out their weapons, the lights all go off. So,
Yeah. No, that was my oversight. Let me put some light in here.
dude, it used to make me so mad because like I'd be creeping around. I eventually found mods that fixed it where the guards needed light, but yeah, I'd be sneaking around and I'd like fail pickpocketing, and the guard would draw his like 2-handed sword and everything because I'd play with Darker Knights
Right.
would just go black.
That's cool. Well, I mean, except for it being bugged, but
Yeah.
I like Darker Knight type mods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it really makes me like enjoy playing like vampire types more where they
Yeah.
have like alternate visions. That was the one good thing I liked way more about Oblivion over like Morrowind was like night eye changes where instead of being a sliding scale, it was just dark vision or not.
Yeah. I appreciate games that go full in on like a dark that you just can't actually play in
Mhm.
because it's so dark.
Yeah. And what was it like? It was Darker Nights, and then there was another one that added like it was like a werewolf mod that also added cycles to the moon, and that would also change illumination as well based on how full the moon was.
Yeah.
And I like that type of stuff because, moon gets fuller, you can see better, but now you have more chances of werewolves and whatnot. There's so many good mods. I gotta stop talking about it. I don't want to install that.
Time to play Skyrim again.
I don't got the room on my hard drives. I need to get another storage one. What is it? Like people were complaining because it used to be like a terabyte was pretty good. It's
Yeah.
not anymore. That's like, 9 games at max in the modern era. At minimum 9 or at maximum 9 games.
A lot of that's developers' fault though. They
Yeah.
just load everything in there that you don't need.
Well, yeah, like was it Bethesda was getting crap recently because they re-released like the special edition on the Switch, and it's
Yeah.
like double or not
like
even. It's 5 times, 10
5
times,
times, yeah.
the size of the original Skyrim.
It's bigger than like the PS5 equivalent because they just kept all the language packs
Mm-hmm.
in there.
Yeah, like
amongst other things.
compress your stuff, people. Like
Right.
optimize your stuff. Like I shouldn't have to download because was it like I'm downloading like 145 gig games that shouldn't be 145. It's just because you are unoptimizing your stuff.
Okay. So, you do see some light further back in the room, and this guy has a flashlight. The one that you killed.
Hmm.
So that's laying on the floor now.
I'm picturing it spinning kind of slowly.
Yeah.
Did he fall in the water? Did he get grabbed by a gator?
No.
Aw.
Yeah, right there.
Hmm.
So that guy is dead and, just turned into a smoking, bloody ruin. And then you hear a scream, and another guy steps out, and he's in the water now. You can see that the water continues onto this room, and it seems to spread out, right, like into maybe a pool. He's in water now up to his waist, but he has this handgun, and he's pointing that at you, Asher, and he's going to start shooting. So he screams, and then he steps out to shoot. And then make sure he's targeting you.
Is any sort of cover situation possible?
Yeah. And so for you, do they have it on the little? No, I'll have to add it. So you have, because where you're standing, and there's different cover in this game, you would have, let me find it, light cover. And I know they have a effect for it.
Oh, yeah, effects. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, so for you,
A lot of cold shots in there.
Yeah, like they do that for power attack. And,
Yeah. Is this something you want us to kind of apply when we...
yeah, if
But
you're
also-
going to use it. Yeah.
So I got heavy, light, medium, or near total.
Yeah, so light cover for you right now.
Okay. I think I
Yeah.
have applied it.
Okay. And then he's going to do a shot, but let me get his pistol set up here.
Oh, yeah. Desperate attacks.
Yeah. So that'd be a hit. So he comes out, blam, fires off a shot. It looks like this monstrous handgun that he's got, and it looks like, a very inelegantly made sort of copy of the ones that have been made by your friend that made you guys all your guns. Like, even though he's making them out of repurposed materials, he still manages to make them look pretty decent, but this one follows no such rule. And so anyway, this bullet's coming fired at you. And then let me do the damage here.
When I put the attack on there, it does the... I didn't notice this before. What is the little sword thing I can seemingly click on in the combat tracker?
Click on it.
Click on
it. Oh, maybe nothing.
I can click on it. Does nothing.
Okay.
So that would be 8 that he rolled for damage. And then if you want, you would do a soak roll, which
Costs a Benny.
costs a Benny. Or wait, do you have to do that on your turn?
I think that's how we did it last time.
Yeah.
I thought on your turn it was like spending bennies to get out of
Damage.
stun and whatnot.
I know you can spend a Benny anytime to get rid of Shaken.
Shaken, there we go, yeah. I think we might be able to finish the fight, depending on how Thorgrim rolls. Call it there.
It'll be fine to start him out
Okay.
with his shotgun raised. All right, so the damage is less than target's toughness. The victim is beaten up a bit, but there's no game effect. Equal to or greater than his toughness, he's shaken. And then, what is your toughness?
This is 7.
Okay, so yeah, that'll require a soak roll. So can you see where it says? Just try this.
What was that?
So shaken, you're shaken. And then I think when your turn comes up next, it's going to ask you for the soak.
Okay.
But so that's his thing. He comes out and fires that shot.
So I did need to use a Benny, though, just so we know, because I did double click it. It's in the chat log there.
Yeah.
Okay. It's paid for.
Hmm.
I swear, don't forget, Game Master.
Yeah, you can. Oh, right. No, sorry, it shouldn't be. So after rolling damage, but before applying it, you can spend a Benny to make a soak roll.
All
This is a vigor check, with each success and raise reducing the number of wounds suffered from that attack by 1.
So that's only against wounds.
Yeah,
not the
you haven't.
shaken.
Yeah.
Shaken's just you do your roll at the start of your next action and
Or you can spend a Benny to get rid of it.
to get rid of it. Just flat out?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what I'll do then.
So we'll say that's what you used it for. You spent the Benny, and so your shaken's gone. And then it would be your turn.
Is that kind of like what they're trying to simulate is sort of your reflex action to a bullet being like right there
Yeah.
where you'd kind of like shelter, take cover.
Yep.
But I'm
Yeah.
cold as ice, so I just stay locked in.
Yeah. So we'll remember that in the future. The soak is for if you get a wound.
Okay.
And then if you did get a wound and you used the Benny to soak and you were successful and got a raise, it also gets rid of, like each raise gets rid of a wound.
Okay.
If you get more than one
Also,
for that individual attack.
also have healing. Game Master gave it to me.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So he comes out shooting. The bullet hits you, but it deflects off your thick leather armor, and it'd be your turn. That's where we'll pick it up next time. And hopefully Thorgrim will be back in the middle of a gunfight, and we'll see what happens then. But thank you for playing.
No, man.
Yeah,
thank
thanks.
you. Oh, man.
Then we ought to, if everybody's going to be here next time, we ought to see if we can get started.
This has been a Deathwatch production. Thank you for listening.